following a model that we've seen in Formula One, NASCAR will start awarding a single point to the fastest driver in each points-paying race across its 3 national series. This will be called the Xfinity Fastest Lap, which will count towards the drivers' and owners' standings. To go along with the bonus point, the driver in each series who ends the year with the most fastest laps will get to donate to a charity or community-related cause of their choice. The Cup Series driver will receive $30,000, $20,000 for Xfinity, and $10,000 for the Truck Series. Last season, Kyle Larson had led the fastest lap of the race 5 times, which would have given him the 5 additional points needed to win the regular season championship over Tyler Reddick, who ended up winning it by 1 point. On a separate note, after being the title sponsor of NASCAR's Tier 2 series for the last decade, 2025 will be the final year it will be called the Xfinity Series. When it was announced that Camping World would stop sponsoring the Truck Series at the end of the 2022 season, many wondered if an old friend would pick up the phone. Well, it happened because Craftsman came back to serve as the Truck Series title sponsor again in 2023. Craftsman was previously the title sponsor of the Truck Series from 1996 to 2008. Now, with Xfinity on the way out, some people have wondered if history could repeat itself. If Craftsman can return to the Truck Series, then could we see the answer Busch make a surprise return and replace Xfinity to bring back the Busch Series name? Stranger things have happened. Busch previously sponsored what's known today as the Xfinity Series from the 1980s throughout to 2007. The graphic courtesy there of NASCAR. The Anheuser-Busch, of course, my eyes are sort of going all over. I can't remember if I've said that right or wrong. I'm running on very little sleep coming in. But Matt, do you think the Xfinity Fast Lap could be a huge difference in points battles throughout the year? And is the return of the Busch Series name a realistic possibility, in your opinion?
To pick up on your Kyle Larson point, if he hadn't reigned at Indianapolis, he would have got points at Charlotte and he would have won the regular season championship that way as well. So let's not go, oh, if this had happened. Thank you, Xfinity. They've been a huge partner of that series for the last few years, and NASCAR, you know, as a conglomerate, as a global. This is, which is great, and they put loads into it. I'm going to be unfortunate to stop hearing the drivers saying our car was as fast as Xfinity Internet in every post-race interview from the end of next season onwards, which would be a shame. I don't like this fastest lap point, though. Much like Formula One, very unnecessary. Unless we get to somewhere in the playoffs, like at the Roval, where someone who's had damage and is several laps down needs something to get them through the next phase of the playoffs and having a fresh set of tires and dropping back to the back of the field when they can't gain positions to score an extra point by getting the fastest lap in, much like Danny Rick at Singapore in the Grand Prix last year, could get them through. That's another dramatic point I suppose we could perhaps look forward to having as a talking point in the autumn. But the charity money bit is great, but the fastest lap point is I feel like very unnecessary, and NASCAR don't need to keep throwing these little gimmicks in from time to time. We'll talk about it for about 3 weeks at the beginning of the season. Then the storylines will pick up. Everyone will forget all about it, and then we'll get to the end of the season, and they'll go, "Oh, if he'd scored a fastest lap point here, he would have made the playoffs." If there's, you know, around the bubble, then it all will come back up again. We'll see. Busch coming back would be good. So we'll have Craftsman, Busch. If we can just get Winston back as the Cup Series. Oh no, hang on, we can't do that. That would be bad. But there's other bad things going on in the States in the political world, so anything could happen.
You went there. Yeah.
But you have to wait for 30 days to find out.
There are a lot of bad political things going on in the United States as well. I mean, we can't let racing and we can't let racing and politics mix.
No,
Evening, Danica.
We're fine ones to talk.
Yes.